Where'd you all go? Okay, so that should zoom in for us. And let's warm up with our regular warm up. Okay. Let me make sure everyone is muted. Bring this over here. And here we go. So let's just start on our C chord as we always do. So down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next to G now, G. 2, 3, 4, A minor. And now F. 2, 3, 4, C for 2, 1, 2, G now, G for 2, A minor for 2, and F. Now just 1, C, G, A minor, and F, C, G, A minor, and F. Here we go. Keep doing that. So at the bonfire, Rabbi Randy will lead the singing for Hashki Venu so we can concentrate on the chords. But it's just this over and over again, no matter what he sings. So it goes like this. Here we go. Hashki Venu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, Hamidenu Shomreinu leChaim. Allow us to lie and rise in peace. Shalom. Hashki Venu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, Hamidenu Shomreinu leChaim. C, G, A minor, and F. 1, 5, minor 6, and 4. 1, 5, minor 6, and 4. Last time. C, G, A minor, and F, and end on C. Okay, how'd that feel? Cool. Thank you. Yeah, please. Nothing ever changes. It is the same 4 chords in the same rhythm, no matter what he sings. Yep, nothing ever changes. It's the same rhythm, same chords for the whole thing. Okay. Any other questions or thoughts? We feel comfortable for Hashki Venu for Thursday, tomorrow? Yes. Absolutely. And we can also print out some of these to give to people, though it's going to be pretty dark, so I'm not sure we'll be able to see them. Okay, let's try it without the chords then. If you want to bring your iPad, go for it for sure. Okay, let's try it. Here we go. C. Here we go. C, G, A minor, and F. C, G, A minor, and F. Hashki venu Adonai, Eloheinu le'shalom, V'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Allow us to lie minor and F in C. Shalom. C, G, A minor, and F. C, G, A minor, and F. One more time now. C, G, A minor, and F. Okay, how did that feel without having the chords in front of you? Good, good. Oh, let me change the view though so I can see all of you better. There we go. That's so much better. Okay, let's try. Great question. The best way to recover, I find, when you mess up is to go back to the beginning of it, to the C, and get ready for when everyone else comes back to C. Oh, sorry, I have my first cold in a year and a half. It's kind of amazing, actually. Um, okay. No, I'm pretty sure it's a cold because all of, let's see, Gavi and his two closest friends in school, all of their parents have colds right now. Fortunately, we also have like 17 negative COVID tests between all of us, so I think we're okay. Okay, where are we? Okay, here is our next song. Oop, nope, that's the button I meant to push. Okay, we haven't played this one in a while, but it's pretty easy unless you were at the Amy's house. So just goes like this. We've got our two chords. We've got D minor, and we've got C. So first get that D minor to C back. Remember to use your ring finger to play C. Let me turn it on so you can hear a little better. Where are you? There you go. Evening, the evening the frayed edges of our lives, Marie, our loving, Amen. Marie, our loving, Amen. From the beginning, D minor, D minor, D minor to C, C to D minor, D minor, now to C, back to D minor, D minor, now to C, and D minor. From the beginning, evening, evening, lining the frayed edges of our lives, Marie, Haravim, Amen. Okay, how did that feel? Yeah, pretty good? Oh, good. Good. Okay, so now let's try a new one, unless you were at Amy's house. We are going to be doing Let It Be by this new band, The Beatles, which I think they're going to be big. Let's see, where are you? Okay. Okay. So ignore what it says about the basic strum here. We're going to do our same pattern that we always do: down, down, up, down, up, down. So, you know what? Let me open this in Google Docs so that we can get it all on one page. I think that'll be easier to see without the page break in the middle. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Let's go even bigger, maybe. Huh? Okay. So this is going to be really similar to Hashki Venu. I want to show you the patterns, actually. C, G, A minor, F, and then C, G, F, C. And then the verse is, or the chorus is A minor, G, F, C, and C, G, F, C. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this for a second. We have a two-part. It's very similar to Hashki Venu, the verse, right? C, G, A minor, and F is identical to Hashki Venu. And then we do it a second time and we just drop out that A minor. Instead, it's just C, G, F, C. For the chorus, what we're doing is we're swapping that C for an A minor, and then G, F, C. And then the second line of the chorus is the exact same as the second line of the verse. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's just try this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Here we go. One more time. Now we're going to start. C, G, A minor, and F, C, G, F, C. Do those two again. C, G, A minor, and F, C, G, F, and C together. When you find yourself in G's of trouble, F, C. Okay, now let's try the chorus. Ready? Goes like this: A minor, now to G and to F and home to C, C, G, F and C again. A minor and to G, go to F and home to C. C goes to G to F and home to C. Verses. When you see yourself in G's of trouble, A minor will F to you. C words of G, F and home to C again. I see the many to G people, A minor in the F to B. C words of G, F and home to C. Chorus, let it A minor, let it G, let it F and home to C. C goes to G, then to F and home to C. A minor and to G, go to F and home to C. C goes to G, goes to F and home to C. Verses. See the many defeated people, A minoring the F to B, C, G, and to F and home to C. A second time. A C goes to G, and then A minor goes to F. C goes to G, goes to F, and home to C. Let it A minor, let it G, let it F, and home to C. C goes to G, and to F, and home to C. A minor goes to G, now F and home to C. C goes to G, goes to F and home to C. Okay, how did that feel? Ish? Good? Ish? New. Yeah, right? Um, it is really, really similar to Hashki Venu, right? Uh, and has the same rhythm, has the same feel, but that A and B part for the verse and the A and B part for the chorus is what changes it up a little bit. It's a variation on that same theme. Okay, any thoughts, questions? Exactly, exactly. You can totally do that. Nope, if you do go down, 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 that's totally fine. Totally and completely fine. What else? Any other thoughts, questions? So my intention doing it is to call out the chords while other people sing. And I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm gonna grab a Kleenex quickly. And you can always put it on your phone too if you wanted to. Yeah, Barb. So that's a good sign, not a bad sign. Uh, they'll that's just the process of building up the calluses that'll eventually go away. And if you play enough, eventually you'll stop having it altogether, which is about where I'm at. Actually, my if you play enough, my fingertips are permanently flattened on my left hand. There's no curve anymore. Uh, other questions, other thoughts? Yes, that's what I figured, is that there will be so many people who either know the words or know something very close to the words. Um, right. Perfect. If you type in log, Lag, you'll find it. Lag BaOmer, by the way, just a note about it. So we're in the period known as the Omer, which is the counting of the days in between Passover and Shavuot. It's actually a biblical thing. It really has to do with the harvest and the various harvests of wheat and barley. Uh, but there is a tradition that the first 32 days of the Omer are a time of mourning. It's said that this is because Rabbi Akiva, one of the great rabbis of 1900 years ago, that there was a terrible, not a famine, uh, a pandemic, I guess. There was a terrible, what's the word? It's not coming to me. Disease, something spreading that killed 30,000 of his followers. So the reality is this a plague. That was thank you, Linda. It's not coming to me. So that's the story that's always told. And they say on the 33rd day, which in Hebrew would be Lamed Gimel, it's how you would write 33, which is Lag. That's where we get the name of it from. Lag the Omer, the 33rd day of the Omer, that the plague let up. The reality is it's not talking about a plague. It's talking about the rebellion against Rome, probably the Bar Kokhba rebellion happening in the 130s or so. And there must have been some sort of victory that happened on the 33rd day. So it is still celebrated. And in Israel, it's celebrated in many of the ways that like Americans celebrate the 4th of July. Big bonfires, and particularly at the beach is a big thing, and singing songs together, and just general revelry. So that is Lag BaOmer, and that's why we're getting together. Uh, okay, we have one more song to go over. Kinematov. So let's get you the chords here too. Oh, where'd you go? There we are. Okay. So first, let's go ahead and go over the chords. Make sure we've got them. We've got our D minor chord. We've got our G minor chord, which many of us find to be the hardest chord. It's a tough one. And then we've got our A7 chord, which is a really easy one. And back to D minor. D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, A7, D minor. D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, and D minor. D minor, D minor, G minor. Oh, let me turn it on so you can hear me better. Sorry. D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, and back to D minor, D minor, D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, back to D minor. D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, A7, D minor, D minor, D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, back to D minor. D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, back to D minor. D minor goes to G minor to D minor, A7 home to D minor. D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, A7, D minor, D minor, D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7 home to D minor. D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, home to D minor. D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, home to D minor. Kinematov, G minor, A7, chim gam yachad. D minor, Natum Banaim, A7, chim gam yachad. Hine, G minor, D minor, J7, chim gam D minor. D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, home to D minor. Last time D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, home to D minor. Okay, how did that feel? Yeah, Linda. No, 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 that's a different one. There's all sorts of different Hinematos. So this is the one. This is it. So my worry is that it's already pretty slow for the song. Um, but we can try, right, if we, because actually if I was playing it by myself, normally we'd go Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam, which is actually faster than we were playing it too. But yeah, I'll try to keep us as slow as we can on that. That's a good thought, Amy. Thank you. Uh, yeah, that's the speed. Yeah, Sean says they're having trouble getting from D minor to G minor and back, and I think that's totally normal. These are some tough ones, so this is one to practice. The D minor in particular, I find difficult to land sometimes. Okay, let's try. Yep, yep, that can happen too, for sure. Okay, let's try this one more time, shall we? Feel the rhythm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, A7, D minor, D minor, D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, back to D minor. D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, home to D minor. D minor, D minor, G minor, D minor, A7, home to D minor. Kinematov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Kinematov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Okay, that was a little slower. Hopefully that helped a little bit. Other thoughts, other questions, other anythings? Randy and I will do a couple songs on our own too. Nah, we'll probably spread them out. We'll probably spread them out. Yeah, well, Randy and I haven't connected yet, but at some point today or tomorrow we'll connect. Just as a heads up, we will let everyone know by 5 o'clock tomorrow whether or not it's canceled. Sean, I know you're schlepping from Springfield, so if you want to call me beforehand and just check in, that's cool. Also, um, okay. Any other last thoughts before I run out of here? I'm sorry, everyone. I have to get to Trinity Episcopal. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow night. So excited for it to be an in-person event. I can't believe it's